Tuesday box office numbers are out, and is Shazam making a comeback? Shazam had a nice boost from its Monday number to its Tuesday number of 61%. It brought in $4.9 million. Now, that's better than I said it would probably do. I said 50% is probably about the best boost that it should get on the Tuesday. But I also said that it really needs to go up by about 100% from Monday to Tuesday to basically show that it's back on track, and that the Monday figures were just an aberration and just something strange happened there, and the $3 million wasn't the real figure, if you like. But unfortunately, that's not happened. Again, 61%, very nice increase, but it's really not enough to change what's going on yet. On the chart here with Ant-Man, the Wolverine, Fantastic Four, Rise of the Silver Surfer, Green Lantern, and Shazam, we can make out a little bit now. It's still very difficult to look down in the bottom where it's all clumped up together. But the purple line is the Shazam line, and we can see that it has dropped off Ant-Man, and it's dropped off the yellow line, the Fantastic Four line, but it's pretty much on top of the red Wolverine line, and it is slightly ahead of the Green Lantern line. So right now, the way this looks, Ant-Man money's probably out of reach now. So the Ant-Man domestic total probably out of reach, just the way that the Shazam numbers are going. Shazam has not went underneath the Green Lantern, the Fantastic Four, or the Wolverine yet. It's very close. In fact, no, it has went under the Fantastic Four, but it's not went under the other two. But it's very, very, very close. When we take a look at just the Green Lantern and Shazam together, it's a little bit easier to see what's happened. So I did say yesterday that there was a chance that it would not cross under the Green Lantern on Tuesday, but it will probably cross under it by Wednesday. We can see here it did not cross under the Green Lantern on Tuesday. It is just ahead. You can see the red line is about the line width across from the blue line. So they're nearly on top of each other, but not quite. It says Shazam holding on here. But we'll see on Wednesday what actually happens, whether it crosses underneath or not. I still think that it will cross underneath the Green Lantern, but we'll have to wait to see when the Wednesday numbers come out, which will be on Thursday. But it has gotten really, really close. The two totals for Green Lantern and Shazam very similar to each other. When we take a look at the raw numbers together, we can see the 61% there for April the 9th, and across the way on the right-hand side, we have the Green Lantern numbers, and we can see it had a negative 2% for the same time. So Green Lantern did not get a boost on the Tuesday. That was very bad for Green Lantern. But looking forward from that, on the Wednesday, the Green Lantern got $3.9 million. Now, that's a very bad result. Okay, generally speaking, if the film's going okay, it should get roughly what it got on Monday, on Wednesday, and the same again on Thursday. Okay, so very roughly speaking. So it got $5.1 million on Monday. So if it got somewhere around $5 million for Wednesday and Thursday, that would be an okay result for the film, or a good result for the film. So if we look at Shazam, Shazam got $3 million for the Monday. So again, it'll be going okay if it gets $3 million for Wednesday and $3 million for Thursday. Now, because the Tuesday had this very nice bump up of 61%, and quite a lot of films on the Tuesday this actual Tuesday got an actual largish bump, and they all had a fairly bad Monday drop, that might be an indication that the Monday was lower than usual for whatever reason. So this $3 million, although that is the real figure, it really is $3 million, if there was some sort of event on or whatever it was that caused people not to come on Monday, that might mean the Wednesday would sort of recover over the $3 million. Now, we won't know until the Wednesday numbers actually come out, but this looks to be what's happened with all of the actual films on the box office, at least the top 5 or 6. So they all had a bit of a bigger drop on Monday, and they've all had a bit of a bigger Tuesday. So that might mean the Monday was sort of deflated a little bit, and we'll see. But if it stays on track with this, Shazam will be doing fairly good if it can get $3 million for Wednesday. And if we look at the Green Lantern got $3.7 million, which was a terrible result for the Green Lantern, but that is still better than, at this stage, what we're looking at, if the Monday figures are normal for Shazam, what a good Wednesday would be. Again, if the Monday figures are somehow depressed or depreciated or something, then we can base it on the Tuesday numbers, and we can say that maybe a $4 million Wednesday is sort of okay-ish, or that should be pretty good. So a $4 million Wednesday. But we'll see. We'll see if we get the sort of $3 million or $4 million, or what I suspect might happen if the Monday isn't a sort of strange outlier number. We may get like $2.5 million, $2.7 million, something like that for Shazam. But again, we'll have to wait to see what the actual box office brings in. The only real thing to look out for at the moment to see how well Shazam does or how bad Shazam does is the the Thursday to the Friday. Okay, so if a film is doing alright, it'll get a 100% boost from its Thursday to Friday. Whereas if a film's not going alright, as we look at what Green Lantern got there, it got a 59% increase from its first Thursday to its second Friday. So 59% increase is not good. 100% is a fairly good result. And so if Shazam can get a 100% boost from its Thursday to its Friday, it may get more money than the $6 million that Green Lantern got, $5.99 million. Okay, so that's still a possibility. We'll have to wait until the Friday figures come out to see what the second weekend is bringing in for Shazam. But obviously, I think Hellboy's out. That might depress the numbers a little bit. And then you got Endgame a little bit after that. So not much sort of room for any extra money that Shazam might be able to get. The international numbers are still not really out yet for the next few days. The only country I've really seen any updates for is China. Now, it's very vague what exactly the Chinese number is for. Is it for the Monday or is it for the Monday and the Tuesday? Now, I'm going to assume that it's the Monday and the Tuesday, but obviously if it's just the Monday, completely different meaning to this. So it had an opening weekend of 29.6 million for China, and then maybe over the Monday and the Tuesday it brought the total up to 33.4. So it's made somewhere in the neighborhood of $3 to $4 million on the Monday and the Tuesday, or in other words, it's went from around about 30 million to 33 million. It's went up 10% for the Monday and the Tuesday compared to the weekend. Now, if we look at what the US domestic box office did in that rough period of time, we've got, depending on which figure you look at, you've got about 53 or 56 million dollars, and then you've got it up to 64. And that's approximately a 15% increase. So you've got a 15% extra money coming from the Monday and Tuesday over what it actually got on the Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And with the Chinese numbers, again, I don't know if it's just the Monday or the Monday and Tuesday, but if it is, you've got about 10%. So that means, again, if these numbers are accurate, China is dropping off at a quicker rate than the North American box office is. Now, it could be possible that that number from China is just for the Monday. In that case, it's not dropping off as fast as the North America, and it's probably going on track with roughly what I thought it originally might do. So, again, I don't know if it's Monday and Tuesday or just Monday's number, but I suspect it's Monday and Tuesday. And so it looks like the Chinese number is dropping off. Now, generally speaking, this is what does happen in the Chinese box office. It does drop off at a quicker rate from its opening weekend to the rest compared to what the US domestic market does as well. So could be possible. Other than that, there's not really any other figures out, unfortunately, and there isn't a summary of what they think it did internationally on the Monday yet, let alone the Monday and the Tuesday. So it's still sitting at about officially the $102 million. Now, comparing that to Green Lantern got about that in its entire foreign run. So from a total worldwide box office point of view, Shazam will beat Green Lantern. Okay, so it's already basically beat it internationally, but in the domestic market, yeah, it's looking like Green Lantern will probably get more money than Shazam, or Shazam might get a little bit more money than Green Lantern, but that's about it. It's not going to do too much better than that. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.